been like that all year. So, I think we're just kind of used to it. It's kind of like expect the unexpected. But we're still in this position where we got a playoff spot. So that says a lot about this team. That says a lot about our character. Obviously things haven't gone the way we would like them to go, but we continue to work the process. And I'm proud of the way we responded as a group. Wish we could be a lot better off healthy-wise and in a better position, but it just doesn't work out like that.
Can you be patient and also maintain the haste that's necessary because you are in a playoff race at the same time?
Yeah. I think you got to keep it all in perspective. Things could be a lot worse. Obviously, most important thing is the guys that are injured are in good hands now. And like I said, we're still playing good basketball, and we still have a playoff spot right now.
It always seems to be some sort of struggle with this Philadelphia team, regardless of who's there, experience level, what have you. What is it that you've detected?
I mean, they just play hard. They play hard. They mix it up defensively, switch a lot of pick and rolls, kind of flatten you out. But as a young group of guys, I got to watch out for Dwyane. He got some up his sleeve over there. As a young group of guys, they come out and they play the game hard. They compete for 48 minutes, no matter what the score is on the scoreboard. So, if you remember last time, we were up 20 and we relaxed, and they just came storming back. So, we can't take that for granted.
As a leader of this team, what have the last 4 days been like for you?
I don't know. It's just weird, but like I said, every time we seem like we're turning the corner, or we can hold our heads up about the future, or the things to come. It's just one more blow. But kind of just been the story of this season. Like I said, I'm proud of the way we responded, because we could feel sorry for ourselves. We could hang our heads and say, okay, let's just get ready for next year. We go out, we compete every night, and we're still fighting for a playoff spot.
You've had your own experience with blood clots, and now Chris Bosh. Do you think there's a protocol that needs to be addressed in the NBA to?
I don't know how that works. I don't really get into that stuff. I mean, if there's a way they can do something that can help, then of course, obviously, you want to try to prevent them, or at least put in a situation where it doesn't get to a point where you have to be hospitalized and miss 3, 6, 7 months of the season.
That must have been a pretty scary development for you. I mean, do you have anyone that you could lean on, like, hey, this is what it's going to be like, or do you feel lonely in that, dealing with blood clot?
I feel lonely watching my team play on Christmas in the hospital. I had to spend Christmas in the hospital watching the guys play against the Lakers. That was just lonely, but I really didn't know much about it. I didn't even really know what I was going through. Thank God, my wife got me to go to the hospital. As an athlete and alpha male, we always feel like we'll be all right. Give it a minute, it'll be better tomorrow. But it was one of the worst pains I ever felt. I just couldn't breathe, and it was very, very uncomfortable.
Was it like in the middle of the night type of deal?
Yeah,
or what?
Yeah. But I was going through my foot surgery situation, so I didn't have to miss any time away from the court. The most, it was nothing that took me away from the game, because I was already going through my foot situation.
What have you told Chris about the whole situation? How to deal with it?
I mean, just be patient. It's going to get better. And obviously, I was telling him about my situation when I learned how to inject myself with blood thinners, and how I was having fun with that, playing doctor on myself. But it's another process after you start the blood thinners, and after you get off the blood thinners to get your blood levels correct. And I just had to see the doctor once a week to check my blood levels, make sure it was thin enough, make sure it wasn't getting too thick, and things like that. But for me, my father also had a blood clot, so it could also be something that's just, it runs in my family, or that's hereditary. You just never know.
What were the precautions that you had to take when you were on the blood thinners?
I couldn't, the physicality of, just even when I was lifting weights, I had to be real careful, because anything can cause bruising or, some sort of internal bleed. I mean, everything. You just got to be careful about everything that you do.
With Mirza Teletovic having it, Anderson Varejao, you, Bosh, is there anything you can point to why there's an uptick in those instances?
No, I really don't know. I don't really know how to, gauge that or why, it's happening, the way it's happening. Obviously, the thing I can say is that, I'm happy that I was able to catch mine and that those guys were able to catch theirs, because, there are situations where those things can be fatal.